This, no, but this is better. Do any of you here often bring a water bottle to campus or work? Do you know if the simple thing can help the earth? By doing this, we have done one of the three principles, the 3R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. But why we need the 3R's to help the earth? Well, we regularly dispose of large volume of plastic, which can remain in our environment for centuries. The waste problem is an issue that until now has not been solved by our city Ambon. In fact, from the volume of waste generated in Ambon City, the waste collection capacity of the city sanitation workers is only about 72% of the total of daily waste volume. This means that the remaining waste is not processed at the final disposal site. You and I know exactly where that is: the ocean and the street. Just imagine the visitors or the guests outside the island or outside the country that come in our town to vacation or diving, enjoy the beauty of our ocean, and they find more garbage than the fish. Isn't it embarrassing? Yes, it is embarrassing. I realize that no matter how much the government puts up banners or posters that saying don't litter or put garbage in its place, it won't work effective if it's not accompanied by our own awareness. At this time, I will discuss how the role of the 3R's as a sustainable options and how to apply the 3R's principles in our daily life as a solutions to overcome the waste emergency in our city, Ambon. As Southeast Asia's largest economy, Indonesia is both major producer and consumer of plastics. The United Nations estimates that Indonesia generates more than 7.8 million tons of waste annually. And according to the World Bank, about 60% of the waste goes uncollected, is dumped into open dumps or lakes from poorly managed landfills. Recycling rates in our country are very low. This problem is also experienced by our city Ambon. Every day as much as 220 tons waste are generated per day, but only about 185 tons are accommodated in landfills. And the rest is thrown into the sea or carelessly dumped on the side of the road. It's rather scary fact, isn't it? Yeah, it's scary. So let's overcome it together. Don't say that I'm just a student. What can I do? I'm not a policymaker. I'm not a president. Well, you know what? You can be the president and policymaker of your own home and your own life. You can start doing it from where you live, from your comfort zone, like your kitchen or your room. Trust me, your small step will have an impact, because I believe that there are good people like you in this world that also care about our environment. So let's talk about how to do the 3R's. The basic step that can be taken to overcome the waste emergency is to reduce. Reduce itself is one way to reducing the waste of or purchase of materials that have a potential to becoming a trash. What can we do? The first one, cut plastic and single-use items out of your daily life. So instead of buying a plastics material, you can buy another options that items that have the same functions as the plastic material one, but it's non-plastic. You get it? And next one is buy well-made products and borrow if you can. When you purchase long-lasting items, you'll trust them less often, and even better, borrow from your from your family or your neighborhood. And next is cherish family's heritage and donating products. Zero waste lifestyle is not about buying a new products, but it about cherishing what you have in your family. So instead of buying new one, you can use your family pieces, and you can also donate your old clothes or your old items that are still worth wearing. So instead of filling up and becoming trash, you can give them to those who needs. So you not only help the environment, but you also help the others. Okay, next one is reusing. Reusing is generally reusing the products or items for a similar or maybe a different function as the original one. For example, you can start by bringing your water bottle to campus or work, like mine, like I did before. Yeah, using cloth napkins instead of tissues, eco-friendly shopping bags instead of plastic bags, a biscuit tin for storage, using gallon, for the mineral water instead of buying bottled water, and of course plastic containers for food or meat storage. Thank God Asian moms do this. Okay, so last but not least, recycling. Recycling is the process of breaking down and reusing materials that would otherwise be thrown as trash. In a simple word, recycle is like you made a new products from the waste into something more useful. This is my favorite method, or my favorite principles, you can say, because recycling not only needs its intentions but also need creativity. Okay, when I was a kid, I loved doing craft or DIY, so I loved I liked to pick the plastic bottle or any plastic items that I love to doing to make it to new products that like flower or pencil cases. So I love to doing that, and after entering high school, it turns out that there's a workshop subject whose projects often recycling waste into new products. We have made the flower from plastic bottles, plastic bags, and eggshell. That is so fun. You can also try it at home. There are many tutorials on YouTube or Google how to make a beautiful products that have economic and artistic value. Okay, interesting, isn't it? There are many ways to maintain the cleanliness and solve the waste problem in our city. All it takes is our own awareness as human. With so much waste productions in Ambon City, only 70% of waste is managed by the government. And what about the rest? The rest is our duty. Yes, you and I, our duty as a citizens to help by doing the 3R's principles that I explained: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So let's create a clean and waste-free environment in our city Ambon Manise, not only for our convenience, but also for the future of our children and grandchildren. Waste is inseparable from our lives. But strive and be brave, because all it takes is one person to change the world. If I believe that I didn't matter, if I believe that my action were only for me, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you guys. So from this, I would like to invite all of you. I start from myself, and I invite all of you here to start from yourself as well, to try at least one thing. And remember, if you're already aware, make others people aware. Thank you.